Welcome to Terrarium Elio for this, my third show. A quick show note to start with. I'll be breaking up the show in two parts. One part will be the regular Terrarium Elio episodes where I'll be standing in front of the camera and talking about whatever. And the other part will be something I'm calling Acts of Enormity, and there'll be 1 minute capsules, 1 minute more or less, where I'll be presenting images of video footage that I shot or photographs that I took and setting it to some quiet, relaxing music. And they're just basically a break from, the hectic nature of our lives. So, they're there for you to enjoy, and I hope you do enjoy them. Okay, that said, I had laid out a whole episode where I was reviewing 3 types of gins. I'm a gin aficionado, and I was going to, talk to you about my 3 gins that I like. Anyways, that didn't work out. I had a technical problem that made the footage useless. I'll be reshooting it hopefully this week and presenting that to you at a later date. But this morning what I decided to do is come out in nature, where it all started here on Terrarium Elio. Back in the same woodlot that I came to in my first episode. This is where I come to just relax, chill out, and be alone. Oftentimes here there's nobody on Sunday mornings, as there is no one here today, and I'm really enjoying it. It's nice, it's quiet, it's peaceful, and there's a beautiful light snow falling. It's just, a winter wonderland taking shape. It's our first, I think this is the first snowfall that's actually going to stay on the ground. We had one and it melted away, but this I think is going to stay because the ground's been frozen solid for a few days now. I also want to take this opportunity to talk about Christmas. With it being December 20th, Christmas is right around the corner, and something I find a little unfortunate is that the message of Christmas is fading, or maybe has already faded. And I'm not talking about the religious message that Christmas is the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about, the message we used to hear as children, where we used to, at Christmas, wish peace on earth and goodwill to all men. Now, obviously, we don't want to limit goodwill just to men, a goodwill to everyone, right? But that message we don't hear anymore. I find that unfortunate. I find that to take the time, especially to teach kids, that Christmas is a time to maybe sit and think about others, and that's why we give gifts, is to show that we think of others, and the gifts shouldn't be given because we want to impress anyone. There should just be a show of our thoughtfulness for that person. Also, what's lost is any sense of ritual. Let me clarify that. In the past, people would go to midnight mass, and we would hear the message of peace and goodwill that I just talked about in church, and people would shake hands at one point during the ceremony. Well, there's none of that anymore. Beyond the fact that, I don't think we should be going to church to get any messages. Nothing has replaced that. We've done away with that, but nothing has replaced it. So there's no forum for a community to come together and just express their love for one another, or their caring for one another, or just to say hi and how you doing and getting to know one another. That seems to have fallen by the wayside, at least in larger cities. That seems to be the case, and I find that unfortunate. So what I'll be doing this Christmas, since we are in isolation, we can't go visit family, I'll be sitting and thinking about how I can, in the next year, be more community minded. And it could be as simple as gestures like bringing in my neighbor's garbage can after the garbage man has passed, or helping a neighbor shovel his car out of a snowbank. I'll be more focused on seeing what's needed from me by the people around me, take the focus off myself and have it put on others, I don't think is a bad thing, and I think it would be a good exercise, at least for me, and I think pretty much for anyone. So that's what I wanted to say about Christmas. And so that's it for this week. Stay tuned. I'll be reading another one of my poems. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It's a lot briefer. I'm going to try to be more concise also in my episodes, and I tended to ramble a lot, so I'm going to try to be more prepared and do a little more judicious editing. So this is a work in progress, and I'm learning as I go, and I'm enjoying myself. Again, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments below. And if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to ask. So I'd like to take this occasion to wish you and all the ones you love a very Merry Christmas and much, much love and happiness to you all in the new year. New geometry. Hope's pinned on an empty cafe. You're standing too close, step away. Lines define a geometry of fear. Behind closed doors, nothing is clear. Pacing lion, a sign of the times. Healing in discarded orange rinds. Maybe on fingertips or broken wind, wondering where all this did begin. Veiled to not share all we are, isolation both near and far. Concern broadens with the news, bewildered by too many views. Unknowing certainty, dug in deep, precious opinions are ours to keep. Obstinate defiance may be deadly, a recriminations and indifference medley. Days when the sun won't ever shine, a smile by the park would brighten mine. In a safe space, me here, you there, no hand to lend, walk on without care. Thank you.